Hello, bald man. How's it going? You okay?
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and what you're doing with that bow on your back?
My name is Titiana. I need you to take care of some things, please.
Oh, that sounds serious.
Yep, listen to me. Still only have the two things. So stop the person going into the shrine so it doesn't collapse.
All right, let me see.
Thank you. And also tell the would-be magistrate that he's a little liar and that he's actually a heretic, and I will out him if he doesn't withdraw from the election.
What?
Yep. Thank you. Do it as fast as you can.
I'll go.
Ciao. Let's try and complete a few more things now. Hopefully we can actually stack some more stuff up for that guy to do. I assume there'll be more things for him to do, right? First things first, let's cure the poisoned person with our new anti-venom medication. If we go straight there, hopefully they're still alive, right? Hello. Is she okay?
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called sylphium.
Oh, no, I already have it. Here it is. Here.
What? Quick, give it here. Iulia, you need to swallow this. Here, let me help you.
Is she better?
Hopefully, in a moment, she should be able to breathe normally. That was extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing, and at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle?
I am indeed. I shouldn't really say I'm a time traveler, right? I will lie and actually say what would be reasonable. I heard she got sick earlier. I went to find the medicine for you.
But how could you know she needed this exact medicine? And how did you even get it? I guess it doesn't matter. You just saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need.
Right, yes, she said something about a snake, didn't she? Yeah. Oh, that's the... Yeah. I jumped last time as well. Yep, saving, thank you. That's the assassin getting the shrine falling on his head. Can you tell me about your story?
I'm Lucretia, and I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not a physician. This is Nevia's clinic. I've just been filling in ever since she disappeared. I'm tired and out of my depth and miserable all the time. But I'd rather take this on myself than let one of you lot mess it up.
It sounds a lot like me. Tired, out of my depth, and miserable all the time. Okay. We already know about Nevia. We met her. She's gone cray-cray. How have you ended up here? What did you do previously?
My husband and I moved to Rome from Caesarea. He embraced the Roman way more than I would have liked and turned into an awful philanderer. I would have divorced him and demanded the return of my dowry, but I knew he would sooner have me killed than give me my right. So I waited for the right time to take what was mine and disappear. And then the fires came. As he prepared to evacuate our villa, I gathered our most precious belongings, coins and gemstones, and the moment his back was turned, I ran. I could barely see for the smoke, and the streets were full of people trampling each other. I ran for the river, like everyone else, and leapt in. The next thing I remember, I was waking up on a riverbank, not far from here.
Everyone seems to come out of the river, don't they? Well, actually, I guess some people, like the assassin, surely didn't fall into the river, right? He came in through the baths, though. How did they get into the baths? Like the same way I did and fall down a well? Is there just like a door to a bath and people just appear in the bath and then they can't turn around? She fell into the river, right? She drowned, in other words, and now she's in hell. Right, this is the underworld. I'm guessing this is the underworld. I think we died when we fell down that well. There was no water at the bottom. I think we just, like, died. Fair enough. Do we talk to you anymore? Or do we just wait? I think we just wait until this person to wake up.
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Iulia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
I don't think we need to talk to you anymore. I mean, I guess if I run out of things to do, I can go around talking to everyone else and exhaust their options.
I hope you're coping.
She's up on her feet. Why are you crying? tried to commit suicide and failed, right? I guess that's why.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. But thanks for trying to help me, I suppose. Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest.
Was there something I wanted? Yeah, you know something about Cynthia, right? Or maybe the guy jumping does. I just needed to save your life to either talk to you or him about the missing magistrate's daughter. I know what happened to her. She did a suicide pact with the guy who jumps. She tried killing herself, right? Should we ask that anyway? Because what was the snake thing she was going on about?
As much as I'm grateful that you tried to help me, it's just not safe for me to talk about it.
Oh.
Please, no more questions.
It's not safe. Did someone poison you then? I thought we did a suicide pact. Are you worried about the golden rule or someone listening?
The golden rule.
Okay.
That's the least of my worries. The gods may be cruel, but Malleolus and Claudia are far crueler.
That's his wife, right? Malleolus is the Octavius guy, the heretic. Claudia, was that his wife? I don't know who this is. It might have been his wife. Are they who poisoned you?
Please, just leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, because she was living in there as well as the guy who jumps, right? They had like bedrooms next door to each other. I don't know if they're actually like related. I don't think so, right? People seem to sort of come in here by their lonesome, not as like families. And I don't think people have been here that long to have like children this old. I can't help unless you tell me what happened. Do you want me to help you?
Persistent as Nemesis, aren't you? I can tell you, but it's a long saga.
That's fine by me. Yeah, I won't ask the short version because I did that before in Fallout and I skipped out on those details. Give me everything.
All right. I'd been here about a week when it dawned on me I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life. I could hardly breathe and I knew I had to get out somehow. So when my new friend Aurelia offered me a secret way out, I would have done anything.
Aurelia.
And then I learned her asking price. 1,000 denarii. She was supposed to be my friend. I told her it would take me years to save up that much. So she suggested I take out a loan from Malleolus. And I did.
Right. Okay. Did you think you'd be out of here before you ever had to pay it back?
I'm not proud of it, but yes, I was surprised he agreed to it, to be honest. But I was so happy to have the money I didn't question it. I had to sign an agreement saying I'd work off the debt over 30 years.
Right.
But I figured I'd be out of here so soon it wouldn't matter. I paid Aurelia, and she gave me her so-called way out. Do you want to know what it was? Hemlock.
Yeah, that's the poison. The guy who also jumps says he's fed up with working for him all the time, right? So he works for the same person. They both were working there as servants, I guess.
Drink this, she said, and you'll be out of here in no time. Of course, I demanded my money back, but she refused. She pointed to a sign on her tavern saying, "Let the buyer beware."
Oh, it's the bar lady.
Then she just looked at me with those cruel black eyes and
Yeah, she's not really nice.
she laughed. She immediately told Malleolus I'd tried to escape without paying him back. Only he didn't seem upset or surprised at all.
Yeah, they were both in on it.
In fact, he just thanked her.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I realized the two of them had planned the whole thing from the beginning.
That guy is a right bastard, right? Definitely don't want him as magistrate, even if he wanted the golden rule. Yeah, this is not enough to break the golden rule.
That's what I said to the magistrate. I went to Sentius and begged for help, but he said the law was clear. I'd signed over my labor for 30 years and there was nothing he could do. I thought about resisting too. But Malleolus said if I didn't submit, I'd break the golden rule. And I couldn't be responsible for all those deaths, so he locked me in his villa. Confiscated everything I owned as collateral. and made me wear immodest, humiliating outfits while I worked day in, day out. His wife, Claudia, was just as bad. She set me to work on an endless stream of futile, demeaning tasks. I'd be on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor clean for hours, only for her to pour slop on it and hiss, "You missed a spot." Those two took everything from me. But they forgot to confiscate one thing. My hemlock.
Uh-huh. So you poisoned yourself. Yeah, I already know she did that. She was in the suicide pact, right?
I just wanted it to be over. But it seems I messed that up too. Should have drunk all of it.
Well, it would have worked if it weren't for me. I'm sorry to hear you're suffering. You're not exactly innocent in all of this. What a weird thing to say.
I brought it on myself. I trusted one of the most callous human beings I've ever met, and tried to swindle the other. I don't know how I could have been so stupid.
So what will you do now?
When I've recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will come for me. He'll escort me back to their villa, and I'll be right back where I started. Only this time, I won't be able to lull myself to sleep at night with the thought of a permanent solution. Honestly, it would have been better if the poison had been allowed to run its course.
I have 1,000 denarius. I could buy you out of this. I'm glad I still kept it and didn't waste it on buying the anti-venom. Can I do that for you? Can I help?
I doubt it. It seems this is the fate the gods have chosen for me, for trying to escape. At least until someone breaks the golden rule. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
Actually, it is quite terrible. You would still be alive. You'd be stuck in gold. So, yeah, it would be. You don't actually die. Yeah, I can buy your freedom. He said it was 1,000 denarius, right? There's no interest on this, is there?
A lot. But it doesn't matter. I made a suicide pact with Ulpius last night. He's in exactly the same position as I am. Malleolus and Aurelius set the same trap for him a month after they did it to me. He and I are in this together. He's probably already thrown himself from the bluff into Malleolus's villa by now. If so, I'd never be able to live with myself, knowing I broke my promise to him.
He should still be there. I don't think he does it at a certain time. He just seems to do it whenever I go up there. I can go stop him now, though. I should be able to.
I doubt you could make it up to the bluff in time. I don't know who you are, or why you seem so determined to help me, but thank you.
Of course. I'll get right on this now, and if it doesn't work, then I'll just reset the day and I'll do it then. Right? Okay. I'll be able to tell the bald man, I guess, to come and help you. I can go to him. She weeps where the water flows. Is that a hint for me to go somewhere? Okay.
Salve, friend.
Hello, I don't want to talk to you.
Well,
Get lost. I'm fine. Fuck off. I need to talk to Ulpius.
all right. Well, it was lovely to meet
No, not interested in you.
This is how it ends.
Oh, no. No. No, 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 no. Ulpius, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life?
Yep,
Working
yep.
I'm sorry.
Working for the
Please
same
help.
person. I will help them. I shall talk.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay. I think first we mention this name, right? Because that seemed to stop him right in his tracks.
You know about that? How is that possible? I mean, I've never mentioned it to anyone.
You'd never believe me if I told you.
Well, if you say so.
Uh-huh.
You don't understand. I
You
don't
just want it all to
hurt
be
anyone.
over. Yep. Maybe I can help.
It's too late
Yep,
for that.
the suicide
if I
pact.
back down,
No, you're not betraying her. Saved her life. Do I say I saved her or Lucrezia? Would he believe me if I said it? Because I'm not a healing person, right? So maybe I should say the person helps them rather than me. She's going to be fine.
Oh, really? That changes things a little. But we're still in debt bondage to that monster. Unless you happen to have 2,000 denarii to pay off both of our debts.
I have 1,000. I can afford one. Yeah, give me some time and I'll be able to get some more, maybe?
No.
Okay.
No. Time's up. I am out.
Sure.
Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love.
Yeah, I need to still find her.
I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no!
Alright, do a flip. Goodbye. Splash. I'm not far off. 375. Okay, should be able to find that somehow, right? Do a bit more exploring, I guess. Or maybe help some other people and just get that naturally. What else have we got to do? Cynthia. Ask Lilia. I think maybe I need to help Ulpius first about that, right? Was there an option for that? Was there an option for that with her? I mean, this guy said there was a treasure somewhere too, right? If I get this guy into magistrates, that'll be money. The upper system thing. Let's help the gay man though. That's been sitting in my journal for ages.
That's quite an impressive bow you have there. Just like Diana.
Yeah, it's a coincidence, isn't it? Right. Hello.
Shiny. Salve and welcome. Need something?
Do you like my bow as well, do you? Yeah. Do you have any idea who's threatening Virgil?
Terrible shame, that is. Maybe this'll help. Late last night, I was cleaning my oven when I heard some noises outside. The forum's usually dead quiet at that hour, so I came out to see what was going on. To be honest, I thought maybe poor old Dooley had got out of his cell and was snooping around again. So I put my head out and saw someone in front of Virgil's shop. I couldn't tell who. It was too dark. I called out to them, but they just turned and ran off without a word. All I remember is they ran past a lit torch and the light glinted off something metallic. Armour, I think.
Okay.
So I suppose it could only be one of three people. Horatius, Domitius or Rufius. I hope that helps.
Okay. Sure. It's probably Rufius. He seems a bit rude, doesn't he? It does help, thank you. Bye.
All right. Thanks again for taking care of our problem. I won't forget it.
Taking care of our problem. You mean the assassin? Sure. Ah, how handy. Yeah, I mean, it might be a red herring though, right? He might just be grumpy.
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step.
Hello. Do you like gay people? Are you threatening Virgil?
No idea what you're talking about?
Did that sound convincing? I know it was you.
Yeah? Prove it.
It was him. I know. I can't prove it. I can't prove it. Alright.
Whatever.
How the hell do I prove it? I've got to talk to the other two, then. As well. Oh, slums? It's telling me to go to slums. Is there proof back there? Is that like where she said she heard them sneaking around?
How'd you do?
Yeah, I'm okay, mate. Did I come down here? I don't think I actually came down this bit. Ow. Yes, I can hear you guys. Oh no, this is the bar. Yeah, no, I've been here. Why is it telling me to come to the bar? There's actually some person I've not talked to here, stranger. Why am I in here? Hello. Stone carving. A charm thought by the Romans to have divine protective properties. Not useful. Very sexy pose. As if someone's sleeping in here of these guys. Why would they keep these guys in here? 11 denarius, no. Incomplete notes. Addressed to a sinner. This is your final warnings. Oh. Was it Rufius then? How is this proof that he did this? I don't know why that's proof that he did this. Is he the only one that can write? Wait, is this his room? Maybe this is his room, actually. It's probably his room. I guess it's his room. Yeah. I didn't know that, though. What's this? A dream diary from Kabash, in which he describes his recurring dreams about a stranger named Curti. I don't want to read that. I'm going to read someone's dream journal. Who else lives here? Hello, guys. Got any gold? No. Okay. Right, let's go back to Rufus. I thought it'd be a red herring. I thought maybe he was just like grumpy. Yeah, the way he answered though, very defensive. Hello.
You again.
Yeah, I found this note, which I think was in your room.
No idea what you're talking.
Here it is. Incomplete letter. Yeah, it was in your room.
Yes, so what? What are you going to do about it?
This guy's not very smart. He could have just said someone put that in there. Yeah, I can't hurt him badly. I'm just going to ask you to stop threatening him.
And why should I? The one true God says that for man to lie with another man is an abomination. His presence here is a threat to us all.
So you're a heretic then, are you? If this is true, why hasn't the golden rule been broken already? But is he currently sexually active?
Well, I don't know.
Maybe he is.
Maybe God hasn't noticed yet. But when he does, we're going to have a problem.
I guess him just saying him being gay is a problem rather than just him having gay sex. Yeah, the gods of Rome don't care about homosexuality, but he's a heretic, right? Seems to me your agitation is a bigger threat than Virgil's personal affairs.
Well, I wouldn't get so angry if he wasn't so... You know.
Are you repressed? Should we wind him up? That's exactly what I said. I don't think we should. Why are you so angry?
None of your business, kaput murder.
Are you uncomfortable with your feelings toward him? Okay, we are going to say that.
I don't like where you're going with this.
Yeah.
You'd better take that back before I make you.
No, don't lash out. We'll turn to gold, okay? Do we push? I mean, we can always try again, right? It must be difficult to be torn between your faith and your desire.
I have no idea what you're talking about. And unless you want your jaw broken, I think it's best if you don't ever talk to me again.
Okay, that didn't work. Because he's not going to stop, is he? Yeah, I know you can't move, alright? What's the need to say that?
I have nothing to say to you.
What the hell do I do? Nothing. I said the wrong thing, I guess. I'm going to have to, redo that then. When the day sets, I guess. I can't do anything about that. Maybe I can go to him, actually. Maybe talk to him. Yo, yo, yo. Turn around.
Ah, a new face.
No, it's not.
Salve.
No, we've met. We've met before. I guess I can't talk about this. Right? There was an option for graffiti. It's gone.
Well, I'm help.
Yeah, alright.
Nice to talk.
We got to, persuade him some other way. I can't do that now. So I've pissed him off. So what else can we do? Can we ask Lilia? Lilia? Will she talk about this then? Now? Or I've got to save a friend first? You want to chat?
Oh.
Don't seem too happy with me, do you? Do you know about Cynthia's disappearance?
No. I did hear from Ulpius that she disappeared.
Okay.
It's very sad. She was such a lovely young woman. But I'd been locked in Malleolus's villa for months before she went missing, so I can't help you, I'm afraid.
Mm-hmm. Sure, need to save your friend. Goodbye.
All right. Thank you again.
Yep. I can't do anything then right now, can I? Oh, I can do the treasure thing. Get Galerius elected. I need to make him popular first to be able to do that. But I need to ask him first. Okay. Yeah, he's in his farm. This isn't how you get to it, though. Where the hell am I going? Have I been over here? I don't think so. What's this? Oh. Oh, that might be enough. No, I need a little bit more. It's 375, right? Oh, I need 34. Okay. It's like a ruined lighthouse or something. Or just stairs. It's just stairs. Let's get to the other levels. Hello. Nothing up here then. No? How much is that? Okay, we got enough. Got enough. Oh, and climb. Gotta reset the day though, right? To pay that off, because he's already dead. So I'll continue doing the bald person. More coins up there. Should we collect more coins? Wait, might need more coins later. $250. Treasure hunter achievement. What is that? Find treasure using the golden bow. Nice. Gonna put that away too. Don't need that out. Oh, okay. This is another way to get out to the temple. He's already dead. Yo!
Fortune smile on. Salve again, friend. I went and did it.
Yeah, good job.
How is it possible?
Alright, I need to tell him. I lived the same day over and over again.
You're toying with me.
No, it's the truth. Yeah, it's just like that guy. Yes. Why have I got to ask about it? We've done this.
Sisyphus was a Greek
Yeah,
king.
they repeated things over and over again, like pushing boulders up a hill and stuff. Oh. Oh, he's already in the running for magistrate. Okay. Feeling kind of nervous, but I'm hoping it'll be worth it when I order Iulia's release. I just hope I'll have the votes in these. So he's already doing it. He's already jumped at the chance. I have a feeling you'll do great.
Oh, that's kind of you to say. Now, I'm going to keep your secret. Although, it's not as if I'll remember this next time we talk anyway, right? Oh, and if our conversations ever start to annoy you, just tell me you're busy.
Okay. Alright, so we ain't got to persuade him to do that. He's going to go do it himself, but I need to persuade people to vote for him. It does say still here, ask him about running for magistrate. Can we talk about that now? Sorry.
I saw you slide down that rope before, and strange too, since that device you used is exactly the same as one I've been working on for weeks. Oh, of course! It's because I already gave it to you in a previous time loop, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm sorry to ask, but is there any chance you'd be willing to do me a favor?
Right. What do you need?
Well, I've been trying to get this rare flower from the rock spire in the middle of the lake. It's too steep to climb, so I hung a rope over the lake and made this pulley device, only I couldn't quite summon the nerve to use it. Do you think you could use the device again and try to get that flower for me?
Why do you need it?
I don't really feel comfortable talking about it.
Oh, you little flirt. You got a crush on someone?
Look, I'll tell you everything if you get it for me, all right?
Sure.
Oh, thank you. It would help me a lot. There's no rush, just whenever you get a chance.
Okay.
All right. See you around.
Sure, I'll do that, then I'll come back to you, then chat. I guess that was what I needed to do right then, right? So it wanted me to, I guess, jump off of the zip wire, so I'm not going to be able to climb up, right? I don't think. You should be able to. It looks like you should be able to climb up this. Right. Oh, also I can get over there. I forgot about that. Let's shoot that. Did I hit? Did I hit? I think I did. Oh, I can also shoot while swimming. Okay. Oh, it's the algae it wanted me to hit. Sort of random bit of rock into stone. What's in here? A lot of denarius. Okay, nice. And a bottle of wine. There's quite a few bottles. That's the third one I found now. Okay, so we need to jump off of the zip wire. How'd you do that then? I don't know how to do that. I think the money like respawns. I think all the items respawn in the chest. I think I looked in that chest before. Unless I've been, no, yeah, I've been here, right? Yeah.
Ixion turns.
Ow, just whacked my head on top of the ceiling. Okay, how do I jump off? Space. Okay, really mistimed that. Holy shit, okay. Fucking gravity. Oh, that took so long to get up. I mean, based on that amount of momentum, I need to like jump off straight away. Yeah. Nice. Where's he gone? He's over there now. Okay. I mean, knowing that I know all the gold people come back to life, why don't I just kick them all into the valley? Right? Just chuck all the gold bodies down in the valley, then they have to like race to kill everyone, right? We could all escape through the portal. Could we all escape through the portal? Maybe everyone can't see the portal.
Salve again, my Sisyphean friend. Now, what's on your mind?
I have the flower.
Brilliant! You did it! Well done.
Thank you.
This is going to make her so happy. Equitia, I mean.
Who is that?
Now I just have to figure out how to give it to her. What I really want to do is walk up to her, give her the flower, and confess I've been madly in love with her since the moment we met. But on the other hand, I can't shake the feeling that the consequences could be terrible.
We won't find out unless you try.
You mean aside from her execution?
What?
You see, Equitia is a Vestal priestess, meaning she's taken a vow of chastity, the breaking of which would be an extremely serious affront to the gods and a capital offense. Even if she was just suspected of being unchaste, it could lead to her execution. Unchaste Vestals get buried alive. Oh, and I'd get flogged to death for good measure. But at the same time, she's just so kind and graceful, and I feel so much love for her that if I don't tell her, it'll burn a hole in my chest. I don't know what to do. What do you think? What would you do?
Well, so many things don't trigger it, and then so many do. We don't know, right, if it will. Seeing as I can rewind time, you know I can rewind time. Why don't you just try, and then we can rewind if it's bad, right?
Now that I hear you say that out loud, I hear how crazy it is. I think maybe I need to be a bit more cautious. What I need is a go-between. Someone who can tell her how I feel and find out how she feels without risking her life. What do you say? Do you think you could help me one more time?
Sure.
Wonderful! Now, all I need you to do is give her the flower and tell her it's from a secret admirer. Tell her I'll keep my distance and that I just want her to know that she's loved.
Okay. I don't see how that could be bad. Sure.
Thank you. Come back as quick as you can and tell me what she says.
I'm going to give her the flower and say it's for me because she's really fit. Hiya.
Ave.
How's it going? I have a flower for you.
A new face.
No, it's not new. Someone wanted me to give you this flower.
Oh, how lovely. It just happens to be my favorite, too. Who do I have to thank for this?
I'm supposed to tell you it's from your secret admirer and that they'll keep their distance. They just want you to know that you're loved.
I see. So, it's from Galerius, then?
Yeah. You already know?
Of course I do. I think everyone in the city knows. That man is a wonderful human being, and my favorite person in the world. But he is the least subtle secret admirer you could imagine. The way he looks at me with those puppy dog eyes. Plus, he's been trying for weeks to get his hands on this flower. He went to so much effort, too. Suspending that rope above the lake, inventing that pulley device all on his own. He'd just stand there each morning, looking at the flower, trying to summon the courage to seize it. Oh, my heart.
That's why he made the thing, then. So what is your response? What should I tell him?
Tell that adorable oaf that my Vestal's vow of chastity ends once I turn 36.
Oh.
So if we ever make it out of here, and he doesn't mind waiting a few years, then tell him I love him too.
I didn't realise there was a time limit on these things. Why is there a time limit? God just says it's fine at 36. I'm sure he'll be happy to hear that.
I hope so.
Is that because it's harder to have a baby at that time? Okay. Goodbye.
See you again soon, I hope.
Ciao, Bella. I know you can't move, shut up. I'm working on solving the problem, I think. Maybe. It's probably best you can't move, because at the moment, the only option to get you to be able to move basically involves de-skinning you.
Don't you just love springtime? Salve again, my Sisyphean friend. Now,
Hello, are you going to greet me every time now like that? Please don't. Maybe I was wrong about you. I thought maybe he was too nice, right? And he had a sinister side. Maybe he is just as where he seems. I delivered the flower.
Thanks. What did she say?
She knew it was from you. She asked me to tell you that once she turns 36, she's allowed to marry and that she loves you too.
Venus, that is the best news I've ever heard in my life. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You have no idea how happy you've made me.
Okay.
I wish there was something I could do to thank you properly, but I don't have much to offer you. All I can do is tell you where there's a secret stash of coins you might be interested in.
Sure. I don't need any more, but I might need them for later.
In the rock tunnel near the stairs, there's a little doorway set into the rock. Inside, if you look carefully, you can see a chest. Unfortunately, one of those golden huntress statues is blocking the path, and I'm not game to move it. If you can figure out how to get past it, I reckon there might be a small fortune waiting for you.
This is not helpful.
I hope that helps in some way.
No, it's not. I already found that myself. This is a terrible tip.
All right, friend. Hope you...
This is a terrible tip. I don't know how to get past that because I don't think I can... Well, actually, I haven't tried shooting them with the bow. Yeah, it's round here. It's this. Right? I can see the chest. Right, I feel like I should be able to fit through that gap. Like, how fat is my stomach? We can try doing this. Doesn't do anything. Should be able to kick them. Why are you so much heavier than the other ones that I could kick over? Maybe turn the door to go. Doesn't do anything. Yeah, this does nothing. I can't do anything here. As of yet. I need like some device, I guess, to move the statues. Or... Right, yes, I could break the golden rule and I could come in here, steal it then. Right, when you're alive. You moved. That's how you do it. Okay, yeah. All right, next time we come running back this way, remember to check that out. Speaking of which, I'm not sure there's anything I can actually do right now. Oh, yeah, try and get the guy elected to magistrate. So I guess go around talking to people, trying to persuade them. Who does vote? Who does vote, though? Do they all vote? Because not all of them turned up, did they? Oh, yeah, what was the point of this? Something up here? Why is there a chest here? Oh my god. Any of the others got chests on them? No? Wow. I'm absolutely minted now. That guy I can't help until I instate Galerius as the magistrate. So can I take 2 bows? Yeah, you can take more bows. I feel like maybe everyone could just like start equipping themselves, no? If I just hoard loads of bows. Right. Okay. Right. Let's see if this guy votes. Does he vote?
Whatever's in that great... Hello there, friend. May I say, that is a glory...
Ah, right. Yeah, you don't know that I've got this bow, do you? I took it from the Shrine of Diana, only to discover you'd locked me inside with angry hornets. I managed to escape, and after harrying all deal in the palace and travelling back in time, here I am.
Are you well, stranger? Have you been out in the sun too long? You seem a little... confused? Perhaps you should go and see Lucretia in a clinic.
Okay. Who are you going to vote for?
Sentius, I suppose. Stability is always good for business.
Normally I would agree, but at this time I would like you to vote for Galerius.
Yeah? And what's he going to do for me? He's nothing.
Would a gift change your mind? I could get the bow. Would you like a bow?
Certainly. For a few thousand denarii.
Ah, I'm not paying that.
Well, that's a shame. Come back. Very well.
Maybe have the bow in my inventory. You wanted the weapon, right? Yeah, take it. Take the bow. If this doesn't work, it should work.
Salve.
Hello.
Hello there.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you?
I'll take your word for it.
Here you go.
But perhaps you'd be interested in selling it to me. I mean, it's not as if you have any use for it down here.
No. I'll tell you where you can get your own.
Now you're talking, I'm interested. How about 100 denarii?
I'm now charging him. 5,000.
Oh, that's a little excessive, don't you think? It's not the bow of Ulysses we're talking about.
All right. Well, we're haggling, no? Start off higher and then get lower. Think of it as an investment, a few little coins in exchange for riches beyond your imagining. Exactly. You turn stuff into gold, so you'll make it up in no time.
All right. But I'm going to need you to tell me before I pay up.
Why? In that case, deal's off. Okay. I'm asking too much.
Wait. Let's not be too hasty, friend. I just want a little assurance that I can trust you, that's all.
Managed to get this bow, didn't I?
I suppose you're right. All right, you drive a hard bargain, but here's your money.
You have 5,000
The
denarius?
location of that bow.
Oh my god. It's in the Shrine of Diana. Go knock yourself out.
What? But I already knew that, you imbecile. Everyone knows that. I can't take that golden bow because stealing from the goddess in her own shrine would break the golden rule. You promised to tell me where I could get one of my own.
You can take it and you'll be able to keep it for the rest of your life when you turn to gold.
What is this? Some kind of joke?
You gave me what I wanted, I gave you what I promised.
I don't believe this is happening.
Go play your own game. I do love a good loophole.
Don't even talk to me.
Exactly what you said to me. He's not going to vote for the fucking bald man now, is he?
Don't even talk to me.
Got 5,000 coins though. I'll take that.
Shiny.
Hello, do you vote? Yep, hello.
You're back.
Do you not vote? You don't vote.
All right.
Who votes? How comes that guy votes and she doesn't? They're both like commoners. Although he has 5,000 coins, maybe he's not. You probably vote, don't you? Hello.
Feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Do you not vote? He doesn't vote. Should we ask what you think of something? Like the Golden Rule?
A city without sin might sound good on paper, but whoever dreamt it up didn't think it through. Maybe it was an attempt to create some kind of utopia. But snakes like Decius will always find loopholes to exploit. And what can we do about it? Absolutely nothing. In some ways, we are worse off because we can't take the law into our own hands.
Some ways we're worse off because we can't take the law into our own hands. So, I mean, do we want people being vigilantes?
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Iulia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
Yeah, I wouldn't agree with that statement anyway, right? I don't want people taking the law into their own hands. It causes chaos. Okay, so those don't vote. The only person we know who votes so far is the little con artist. What about this guy? Does he vote?
Greetings and salutations. Greetings. I'm Georgius.
Yeah.
It gladdens me to see another foreigner.
Uh-huh. I know. You want to know where I'm from, but I really want to ask you some questions.
My friend, your words intrigue me more and more. But yes, very well. Ask me what you will.
Who are you going to vote for?
Galerius.
Good.
Did you know he saved the life of my young friend Fabia? The man is a hero.
Okay. That's your young friend, is it?
But of course.
Sure, he came running to her when she died.
I hope that our paths cross again
So
soon.
currently it's 1-1, right? Sentius and Baldy.
Sometimes I stare at the great temple.
Do you vote?
Welcome back.
Who are you voting for?
Well, Sentius seems to know what he's doing. Nobody's broken the golden rule under his watch so far.
Yeah, it's smart. It's smart. Can I change your mind, though?
My vote isn't for sale, if that's what you're asking.
Maybe I need to help him, right? And he would.
Nice to talk to you.
Okay. Alright. So 2-1 to Sentius, which
Fortune smile on you, sister.
is what I would want if I was living here. Because he knows what he's doing. Do you vote? You probably don't vote, I guess.
Isn't the great temple Ave again? Did you find what you need?
Are you like impartial? I guess so. Do you know how to get out of here?
I don't, I'm afraid. It seems to me we're exiled here until the gods judge us, one way or another.
I still don't know how to get out of here, do I?
See you again soon, I hope.
Right? I need to. Oh no, I need to create a time paradox, right? That's what I need to do. Do you vote? Do you talk like nicely at all?
What now?
No. I need to speak with Lily. Is she home? Who are you going to vote for, big man?
I'm not going.
You moping because your best mate ain't going to be in the race no more. Can you tell me about your story?
Her name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus? You go through me.
Unless to jump into his pool. Why are you dressed like a gladiator?
Why? Because I am a gladiator. That's why.
Do we still need those anymore? We're nowhere near an arena.
You want to see me fight? Keep running your mouth, fatuous cunnus.
I want to know what that means. It sounds like cunt, doesn't it? Fucking cunt. I bet that is what it means. Isn't it? That definitely means you fucking cunt. Piss off.
Whatever. Just remember, I'll be watching.
Yeah, well, you can only see literally directly in front of you, and does not seem like a good helmet, does he? Stand either side to him, he won't be able to see me. Oh yeah, what's up here? Just doing a bit of B&E, is that okay? They hide anything on their roof. Why would I want to be up here? It's just like another way into the city. If you hadn't figured out already, you can just jump into the pool. Would you really collect the bow before doing that? Maybe go talk to that guy's daughter. She's going to vote for her dad, though, isn't she? Right. Did you think he will vote now that he's not actually in the race?
Leave me be.
Someone to talk to me. I didn't cause it. The bald man told you to step down. Lady upstairs is locked in her room, so I guess she's not going to get out, is she? To vote. Go talk to the magistrate's daughter, I guess. I mean, maybe I could talk to him, tell him to resign.
Citizen,
Did that work?
we're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am.
Oh, right.
May I know your name?
Yeah, I've never talked to you again after our first conversation. My name's Titiano. We've had this conversation before.
We have? Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the Golden Rule, forcing me to create a portal in time to bring you here? I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, I assume we failed, and you had to start over.
Yeah, a few times now.
Is that about right? If so, what happened?
I broke it only once, right? I think. I couldn't stop it from being broken. These seem very, like, blunt answers.
Ah, I see. Look, it's unfortunate, but all that matters now is that you make use of what you've learned and gathered and do better next time. Now, I assume you've sought me out again for a reason.
Oh yeah, also we could talk to him about the prisoner, couldn't we? About what's in the cistern. Yeah, I can ask some questions. Could this guy's obviously hiding something, right? To lock that guy away?
Ask then.
Oh, these are all questions I've asked before. Oh.
Good. Now,
feels like maybe you should be able to ask this guy about that, right? I mean, we know that the gladiator's going to break it, don't we? Can we lock him up? Can we talk about who's going to break the Golden Rule?
Of course. What is it?
I know how to stop at least one person from breaking it. Yeah, the gladiator guy could do it, right? At the election.
Well, if you stopped one person from breaking it and you're still here, then there must be someone else about to break it still. Allow me to explain. When I discovered the ritual to Proserpina, the instructions came with a warning about paradoxes. The crux of it is this. If you do anything to change the course of history in such a way that your very being here is impossible, you will have created a paradox. To illustrate, when the Golden Rule is broken, I will open the doorway that will bring you here to prevent it from being broken. If you manage to succeed in saving our lives, then I will have no reason to open the doorway, and you will never have come here. A paradox, you see?
Yeah.
The same thing would happen if you, say, inadvertently, allowed me to die. If I can't summon you, then you can't be here, obviously.
Oh!
If either of those things were to happen, I am given to understand you would be flung back to your original time, having changed the course of history for us and yourself. So the fact that you are still here means someone is going to break the Golden Rule, and there is yet work to do. Understand?
So I could kill you and then I could just like end the game. I guess I'm not going to do that because it's boring. Yeah, I do. I understand mostly. What I don't understand though is that you're going to create a portal for me to come back. But how did you create the portal at the time I fell down the hole? Whilst in the ruins? That's the confusing bit. So I guess not entirely.
I know what you mean. It feels as if such things were never meant for mortal ears, and it is difficult to grasp. Nevertheless, it looks like you'll have to continue your investigation.
Yeah. It's just the first time he does it, right? How has he summoned me there? That's the bit I don't get. I guess maybe like I was just fated to be there the first time. I'll be gone.
Thank you. I'll be waiting here for news.
Uh-huh. Let's see if the daughter will vote against her dad. At the moment, it's 2-1 to Magistrate Sentius.
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in
Right,
here.
you don't know me, do you?
What do you want?
You're not going to vote. Okay.
I trust...
Who else is here? Bar lady? Do you vote, mate? There's a
What is it,
bodyguard, didn't
citizen?
you? Do you get to vote? You're going to vote for your bloody... Yeah, you're going to vote for the guy.
Not that it's any of your business.
Yeah.
But my loyalty is and always will be with Sentius.
So it's 3-1 to him. What can you tell me about him?
He's one of the better commanders I've ever had. That's for sure. Good stoic. Lives by Seneca's words. Treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you. Can't ask for much more than that. All right?
Yeah, see ya. It's 3-1 to that guy. I don't know how I'm going to get them to vote. I could make it 2-2 by helping Virgil.
Oh, you're here.
Do you vote?
I'm so glad. And I hope I'm not being too...
Yeah.
You're not like any Roman.
Yeah, you fancy me. She doesn't like being full fright, though. Fright. Yeah, I know you're a horrible person. Please continue.
What was that? Some kind of joke? If it was, it wasn't funny.
She don't like that either.
I take back. Let's just...
Do you vote? No, you don't vote. Have you heard any interesting gossip?
Certainly. For 10 denarii.
All right, yeah, sure, here you go.
Have you met Livia? She used to do my hair, until one day she just snapped. This place has that effect on people. Now she just stands around, caked in filth, muttering nonsense to herself. It's a real shame. Now I have to do my own hair.
Yeah, she just talked in riddles, though. Oh, figure out why she's acting strangely. Okay. Thanks.
Whatever you like.
Is this how you get leads? Maybe.
All right. See ya.
Yeah, I talked to her before, but she's just a bit cray-cray. Is that not... It is her, right? It's just the quest isn't on her. Pandora's box. No? It's probably not going to get it from talking to her then.
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that come.
The crowds? Do you know how to get out of here?
There is only a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions.
Do you need help?
Help me? You cannot help me. I have seen things. A pattern, a terrible pattern. It is better for you if you remain ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
Pandora's box must stay closed.
No, let's open it.
I'll say no more.
No, say more. Where is it? Where's Pandora's box? No?
The newly arrived are ignorant of the road before them.
Ignorant of the road before me. One of these your room. Oh, this is Bald Man's room. You can read a poem by him. This is obviously to the priestess. My life has been torturous as the 7 labours of Hercules, orphaned, defeated, and enslaved, yet I would suffer it all again gladly, because each loss, wound, and tragedy brought me to you. Radiant as Rome's sacred flame, your bright warmth nourishes my soul, and I can never touch you any more than hold Festus' flame, but to watch and love you from afar, bathing in your glow is enough. Is that really a poem? Is everyone's bedroom in here? Who else is here?
The 49 Bellides fetch again, with incessant labour, the water they have lost.
Oh, this is Virgil's room. Oh, I thought this was maybe the gladiator, because there's like a Colosseum.
Whatever's in that great temple up there on the bluff, I bet it's worth a fortune.
Dice Tower? So I'm playing D&D in here. Whose room's this? Someone who has an orgy in here. Who's Domitius? Do I know Domitius? Who's Domitius? Oh, that's the gladiator. Okay, that's his room. Sure. Can I take this shield? No. It's a bit dark in here, isn't it? Where's my light? I mean, I guess when the election comes, because it seems to be getting a bit dark, it's going to come soon, I guess. Is it?
I'm guessing that Promethean fire's not for sale.
Yeah, you don't know what the torch is, do you? So you won't vote. You won't talk to me. She doesn't vote.
Wow. Isn't that a big, long bow? You stay away from my money.
Oh, this is her room. Key to Aurelia's chest. What we got in your chest? This would be stealing. Is it worth stealing to see what's in there and then we can reset the day? No, I need to find out who's at the theatre because I'm guessing they're the people who are going to vote.
Slip some hemlock into your next drink.
Shut up.
Get out.
Shut up. You want me to leave it entirely? Okay, fine. Yeah, it's getting dark, right? Yeah, okay. I guess we just wait around. Well, yeah, can I go in the boss now that Assassin's left? Can I go in here? Oh, I can. It's loading. So how does everyone get in here? How did he get in here? This is where we were at the start of the game. Inspect, most yet. Oh, so that's why there are things in here where it says you can't read this yet, right? I should be able to read them now. Graffiti and stuff. Right, is there anything in here? Anything on the floor? It's quite a big bath, isn't it? Quite deep. Is there stuff underneath? Oh, just gold. Just gold, people. So I came through here. Is this how everyone's came in then? Like, how did the assassin get in here? Well, people said that actually they were in the river, right? So I guess maybe they were in the river and then got thrown down this well. And then woke up in here. I guess. There's no other way in here, is there? Yeah, like, I couldn't read that before, right? The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. But nothing to do about being an archaeologist, I guess. I wonder what that actually would have gave me more stuff on. What to do in this current day cycle? What is this? Hello. Who are you? Greek statue of a woman. Perhaps the local Greek resident knows about her. The guy is Greek. The bald guy. Where the hell is this guy? Where the hell? Okay. Alright, we found something. Where are we going? Torch? Hopefully the day doesn't end. It's getting on a little bit. There's a Lyra, yeah? Lyra? Quite a few of them. Ooh. Oh, I can't. There's an invisible wall. Oh, my God. There's someone here. Who is that? Who's that? I've got a achieve. Discover what lies beneath the city.
Come and join me by the fire.
Who are you?
Welcome, welcome. May I ask your name?
Titiana.
It's a sincere pleasure to meet you. Tell me, what brings you all the way down here?
I just trying to figure out things to do. Yeah, I found it by accident, by exploring.
Then perhaps the fates brought you here to learn the secrets of this place. I will tell you everything I know, but first, a request. I have been living down here alone for many years, with nobody to talk to but myself. The one thing I long for above all else before I die is a good philosophical argument with somebody astute. I'm hoping that person is you. Let us find out with this simple question. Have you deduced the name of the god responsible for the Golden Rule?
It must be the... Oh, not yet. Is it not the one that has the golden bow in the shrine? I would have thought it was her, but I guess I have not confirmed proof of that. No, I haven't. I don't know.
You have much to learn. It's best if you figure it out on your own. Come back once you've made progress.
Oh, shit. I'd really like you to tell me now.
Then you should speak with your contemporaries in the city above. Ask them about their stories and see if you detect a pattern of some sort.
Okay.
It is best if you come to this realization for yourself. You would never believe me if I told you.
Or they're all dead. It makes sense if it was the statue lady with the bow that I took. Seeing as it turns people to gold. I guess there's no one else down here. It said he was alone. Okay, I'm going to get lost down here. Where does this go now? I'm going outside, I reckon. Yeah, basically he said to talk about what's your story, right, with people. I guess I've not done that with everyone then. Can we talk about that then to the Greek guy? Yo.
Hello again, my Sartor.
I can't talk about that. Tell me your story.
My story? How kind of you to ask. I am a tailor and I run the humble shop in the forum.
Maybe he's not Greek. It's only a bit Italian, isn't it? How did you end up here?
A good question. A very good question indeed. And I would be happy to tell you if only I could remember it clearly myself.
They're dead. These people are dead. Tell me what you do remember.
I remember I had just been to Rome to sell an extraordinary selection of wares, and drowning in coin.
Everyone seems to came here from the fire.
My success. I rented a prestigious villa by the Tiber, invited over a few select friends, and we began making our way through some of the most exquisite wine money could buy. Quite a lot of it, in fact. Now, I have had visions and awoken in strange places before. I have even found myself naked in the desert sands more than once, but none of that compares to this. This time, I remember people screaming, then falling into a void as empty as time before creation, gasping for air, and then nothing. When I regained my faculties, I was lying naked by the banks of the Tiber, gods know how many miles from my villa.
So, at the beginning of the game, I was found in the river and was brought out of the river. Did I die then? And that person that took me out of the river was like the ferryman, right? Who then sent me to this place. So there's been common similarities, right? People saying that they went in the river, and also that it was by the fire, right, of Rome. It's those two things, right? The fire of Rome and also drowning. So you floated down the Tiber?
Indeed. I'm lucky I was carrying a little extra weight. I believe it kept me afloat. In any case, it seems I'd been rescued and resuscitated by a benevolent stranger. I went to find firewood for his campfire, stumbled across a cave, and discovered that trapdoor temple. And here I am.
So this is very similar to me, isn't it? It said there was a woman that pulled me out, and I found the hole in the floor. Why set up a tailor shop here? I mean, something to do, innit?
You mean to say, with all the turmoil and terror of the Golden Rule, and so few customers, why bother setting shop at all?
Yeah, sure.
I'll tell you, it is precisely because of the Golden Rule that I wish to remind my friends of the importance of looking one's best. I say, the more of our customs we preserve down here, the more we can preserve a semblance of normality, the better our chances of keeping our heads. Don't you agree?
And also, when we turn to gold, we want to look our best, don't we?
Oh, and there is another reason too. If we all end up
There
as
you go.
golden statues for future generations to marvel at, I don't know about you, but I would like to look my best.
Sure. Sure. It's the same about looking your best when people get buried in the coffin. Okay.
Anything you like.
Goodbye.
I hope that our paths cross again soon, my friend.
Should we call the election early and then I can take count of the heads, right? Who's there? And then the people that I can talk to. Let's try and persuade next time.
Ave again. Did you find what you need?
Did I find what I need? Was I looking for something? Should we exhaust this last option before we call the election? What do you think about the Golden Rule?
I'm quite sure it's the work of the gods, which is strange because they've never been particularly concerned with our misdeeds, as long as we've kept the peace of the gods. We asked for blessings, for good health, bountiful harvest, military victory, and in return, we offer praise, wine, incense, or animals. But here, it seems they require much more of us. I find myself reminded of an especially pertinent tale from our great poet Ovid in his epic Metamorphoses. Would you like to hear it? It is rather long.
A poem? Sure, might be clues. Why not?
Wonderful. It goes like this. Baucis and Philemon were an old married couple living a humble life in a small town. One night, the town gets a visit from a couple of vagrants. They go from door to door, asking for a place to stay the night. Of course, being vagrants, they're turned away sharply from house after house, 1,000 in all, until finally they come to the little cottage where Baucis and Philemon lived. Now, the kind old couple had very little to offer, but nevertheless, they invite these strangers into their house and offer them food, wine, and a place to stay. Immediately, the guests make themselves at home. They begin gulping down the old couple's wine, so much so that Baucis, the old lady, begins to worry they're going to run out. And then she notices something strange. Her wine pitcher keeps refilling itself, as if by magic, realizing only a select few possess such powers. Says to her husband, Philemon, "I think these men are gods in disguise." Immediately the couple begins apologizing for offering such coarse wine, and the vagrants metamorphosize and reveal themselves to be Jupiter, the king of the gods, and Mercury, the trickster god. They confide they didn't mind the meager offerings. They were just pleased that someone in the town offered them hospitality. Then Jupiter says to them, "You have passed our test, but everyone else in this city failed, so we are going to destroy this place and everyone in it, except you, who we will grant a wish." So old Baucis and Philemon escape up into the mountains safely, and they receive their wish, which is for eternity together. Meanwhile, Jupiter carries through with his threat and wipes that city off the map. Some say the moral of that story is that we must all honor the sacred rituals of guest friendship, the reciprocal obligations owed between hosts and guests. But I like to think it's that we should always show compassion for those less fortunate than ourselves.
So does this bear any similarity to what's going on in this place? I mean, why else include it, right? Is everyone here a god? Am I being tested? Because, I mean, this could be said for what's going on here, right? Perhaps the gods might kill you at any moment for failing the test, and they don't even have to tell you what the rules are. You have to sort of guess. It's very similar to what's happening here, isn't it?
A cynic philosopher might take that view, but it's not entirely invalid, I suppose.
Okay, can we call an early election and I can count heads and see who's interested, at least, in the election, right? And see maybe who I need to persuade to vote for Galerius. I mean, maybe he will just get enough votes by himself, but I doubt it.
It must be completed by dusk, just the same as any other official business. It'll be between Sentius, the incumbent, and Galerius, the challenger. Why do you ask?
Who's allowed to vote?
All of the male citizens who are willing and able to attend.
Right.
Unless they're running, of course.
So all the men, sure. The women aren't allowed to vote, so I couldn't vote even if I wanted to.
That's just the way it's always been, I'm afraid. It never sat right with me, either. There are some women who can vote, Vestal priestesses like myself, but in this case, given my role overseeing the election, I've decided to abstain. I can't allow the perception that I'm being anything but fair and independent, but if it's any consolation, there are other ways to influence the outcome of an election.
How? Such as?
By using whatever gifts the gods gave you. Nothing untoward, of course.
You're telling me to have sex with these people? Okay. So, all the men. That's why some of the people said they weren't voting. Then they must have just been the woman, right? That said they weren't voting. Can we start now?
As I said, I'm planning to hold it before
Yeah, let's do it now. It'll prevent conflicts. It won't.
Very well.
Right. Do I want to manually make notes? Probably. Because I'll probably forget, I guess. Like, I'm assuming everyone who cares is going to be here, right? That can vote. Maybe some will turn up who don't vote. So we know it's this guy. Yeah, Georgius. So I'll put Greek man, so all these names. Greek bald man. I don't even know if he is Greek. I'm assuming he's Greek. You can't vote. He ain't gonna vote for anyone but himself. I don't even know if he can. Right. We also got Rufus. Yep. Rufus and the thief. The thief guy. Who else we got? Yeah, that's the thief guy. Horatius, the bodyguard. He's not going to change his mind on anything.
Citizens, we have a quorate
And Virgil.
body of
So that's
voters
it.
gathered here
Is it?
to elect the city's magistrate. The candidates are
It's just 5 people.
Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and late nominee Gallus Galerius Helver.
So I can maybe do...
Malleolus
He's already got it.
urges
I can maybe do him if I don't piss him off. If I give him the bow.
As agreed,
If I help
we
him
shall
out, he'll
dispense
do it
with
too.
ballots, and
Maybe he will.
candidates
So maybe I can get them all to
abstain
vote for him,
voting.
actually.
Let's make this quick.
Other than that,
As
that
I
guy's not
say
going to change
your
his mind.
name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius.
Galerius. He saved the life of my dear friend Fabia.
Dacius.
Ah.
Virgil.
Sentius.
Yeah.
Rufius.
Malleolus.
Citizens,
Malleolus?
You have made
He's
your
not in the
decision.
vote anymore.
Sextus Sentius.
Yeah, so this is basically
Imperiosus.
end game stuff, right? When you've
fellow
helped
citizens,
everyone out, they will vote
placed your
for
trust in me once
him, I
again,
guess.
And you won't regret it.
But then what causes the golden
I
vote? The same
vow
thing.
That each day henceforth will be just like this
Yeah,
one.
this guy's going to kill him.
And I will deliver.
They turn up anyway.
You and your rival, whatever your name is, you're responsible for this,
I'm
aren't you?
Titiana.
Nobody likes Caput Murday foreigners interfering in an election.
Shut up and let the magistrate speak.
Malleolus is going to be magistrate by the end of the day.
You have no idea what you're doing. You're going to get us all killed.
Just stay out of our way.
Get ready to
and
run,
we won't have
mate.
a problem.
Wait, I will not allow you to do this.
You're showing your true colors now, priestess. Your corruption sickens me. Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
This is insanity. You'll doom us all.
Lies. It is time the Golden Rule was exposed for what it is. A children's fable, exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear and
I was about to turn into gold.
The Golden Rule is real, you idiot.
Does that solve the problem? So doing that will cause trouble. So can we get through this door? Get away! Go on. We bait them. Move. Fuck, I'm stuck. Shit. Don't hit me. What's in it? Was in it money? I need to get out. Need to get out. Oh no, hold on. I'm gonna die in here. Turn to gold. What the hell happens there now? I just have to reload, I guess. Shit. It's just money in there though then, so it's not really important to be fair. Just like run past it. Where was the last save? It's down in this little guy's like house. In the hole in the floor? Okay. Yeah. So we need to just restart the day. We know who's there. We don't need to go through all the election and stuff. We can restart the day. And then we can stop that guy from jumping and then ask them about Cynthia. And we can hopefully also persuade Rufus to stop threatening Virgil by going down a different line of questioning. And then we can get Galerius elected maybe by having another vote. This guy may then vote for him, right? And Virgil should hopefully vote for him once I help him too. And then we can do that when he's the magistrate, wherever the hell is up in the upper system. He said, I mean, the guy in prison said it was treasure, but the current magistrate wanted to hide this guy from going up there. So I think maybe he's hiding something up there, more than just treasure, right? And Livia is acting strangely. I don't know how to solve that. It might be something to do with this, maybe. Let's all just go around in circles with each other, right? So let's just, like, shoot somebody, I guess. You're the worst out of those, I think, actually. Just turn them all to gold.
The many shall suffer
Goodbye.
for the sins of the one.
Guys, I already did your job for you. I'm actually going to get here before the magistrate. Go on, Sentius, hurry up. Sentius? He does well not to get turned to gold, right? They don't actually want to hit him. That's interesting, isn't it? Maybe they don't go after him. Maybe that's why he can get here every time. Maybe he's the one that causes all the problems. Right? Maybe he's just got like some big button. But then why would he give his life away? That makes no sense, right? Okay, let's restart the day. And first things first, save the person who's going to jump. By paying off their debt, right? Have like 9,000 gold now. Yep, hello.
Salve.
This is the reason why that Taylor will help this guy, right? Because I tell him to do these things. That's basically how it works, right? I need to help everyone out before I can then vote this guy in. But now you can also help the person in the hospital. But one thing's actually gone now, too. The person, the magistrate, is gone.
All right, let me see.
Yep. And hand this to the dying lady in the hospital.
Iulia? Oh, no. All right, I can do that.
Uh-huh. That's how he gets voted too, by that person I'm going to save for it. I'm going to tell him that he helped save her, so then he will vote for him as the magistrate. And yeah, tell the normal magistrate to withdraw.
What? Are you...
Yep.
I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you...
Goodbye. I actually already just got a chief about saving that guy's life who's about to jump. He already knows I'm going to be able to do it. Because when I talked to him before, right, I said that the person in the hospital saved her life, right? He asked me who did it, so I tell him that it was the bald man who did it. And then he will vote for him.
Don't believe a word they tell you.
You're here? I thought you were going to jump.
Not a good time, friend.
I guess I'm too early. That's weird. Every time he's been up here already. Did it bug out? Because like I said, I got the chief to say I saved his life, when I didn't.
Salve, Fred. Welcome to life.
Oh, she's in a different place too.
That's good. If you're not well, I still...
Can you tell me about yourself? Like, it says I need to talk to Ulpius, but he's not here. Can you tell me about yourself? Who are you?
Here, in this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep by cleaning and pruning the gardens. It's not quite how I expected my life to go. I used to live in a lovely villa on the banks of the Tiber. I was even betrothed to a handsome young man from a prominent family.
Oh, yeah.
But long hours of
Did you
menial
drown?
labor for the good of the community has its own charms too, I suppose.
They all were by the fucking Tiber. How did you end up here?
Oh, much the same way as many of the others.
Uh-huh.
When the fires came to Rome 7 months ago, my family and I fled for the Tiber, hoping to escape on a barge. We were among the fortunate ones with enough coins for passage, but unfortunately, there were a lot of desperate people, and they boarded before we could depart. A scuffle broke out, and I was pushed overboard. The last thing I remember was the water.
They're all dead.
Rising up to hit my cheekbone.
They're all dead.
I woke up by the river, near that shrine, and stumbled across this place.
Too much of a coincidence that they're all just like perfectly fine when they get out the river. They're all dead.
If you like. Ah, that's a shame.
We're like in the fucking underworld. Where is this person? Why is he not killing himself? Why is he not trying to jump? A priestess? What about her? You want me to talk to the priestess? Why? I don't know why this guy's not now going to kill himself. Where the hell is he? Oh, he's on his errands, right? Where's he going? I was talking to him. This is how he stops him then. Good news, Ulpius. They've released him from the debts. They've released him from the debts? Did I give him the money? Oh. So, the dialogue just then, when I was talking to him, did I also tell him to give them the money to buy them out of their debt? Did I gloss over that? Okay. It's a bit anticlimactic. I thought maybe I was going to tell him about it, but maybe it's best that he did tell him. You definitely will vote for him now, right?
Iulia! I'm so glad you didn't go through with it.
It wasn't for lack of trying. And now Malleolus is going to... Wait. Why do you look so happy?
We're free. Malleolus just released us and we never have to set foot in that villa again.
What? How?
Galerius arranged it somehow.
Really? That's...
Just want to check. Did my money go down? No. Did something like go wrong there? Or because I was skipping over dialogue because I thought it was repeated stuff, did I miss something? I've not paid for them to be out of their debt.
incredible. Oh, what a relief. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. Just rest up, get your strength back, and we'll celebrate properly when you're ready.
I will. Thank you, Ulpius.
Maybe it's because I know who he
I
is.
will.
So they used that in a blackmail as well as withdrawing, right? Because I hadn't done this stage of this quest yet before I had told him to withdraw.
A golden bow, just like Apollo and Diana's.
Yeah. Hi, can I talk to you now?
Shalom, friend.
Shalom. Are you Jewish? Can we talk about Cynthia now, please?
Scintilla and I were in love. And then, 22 days ago, she went missing.
22 days. Okay. Let's start from the beginning, please.
All right. One night a few months ago, when I was cleaning Malleolus's villa, I heard a young woman singing. It was the most beautiful thing I had ever heard. I wasn't allowed out, so once everyone else was asleep, I climbed up the inside of the villa and onto the roof, just to see where that sound was coming from. And that's when I saw her. Standing in the garden of the magistrate's villa, I just sat there on the roof, listening to her with my chin on my knees. And for the first time in a long time, I felt hopeful. And then she looked up and saw me and she smiled. I knew at that moment the fates had brought me to her. And from the moment she asked my name with this warmth and curiosity, I knew I'd have done anything for her. And so for weeks on end, each night I'd climb out of the villa and into her father's garden. We'd hold hands and talk about all the things we'd do once we got out of here. Like having our own vineyard. And then one morning I woke up and everyone was out searching for her. They said she'd vanished in the night. All I could do was keep my head down and try to hide how beside myself I was.
So you don't actually know? I think you're lying. You're not telling me everything. So if anyone heard that in the background, the lady, the priestess, just announced the election, right? That Malleolus is going to withdraw. And then Galerius, is that his name? But the bald guy said that he will come forward to replace him, right? So that's how that happened. I think you're hiding something.
I swear by the gods of Rome, I don't know what happened to her. All I know is she loved me. And if she had known a way out, she would have told me. She'd never have taken her own life.
Maybe it's the truth.
And there's no way anybody could have killed her under the Golden Rule. I can't prove it, but I just know she's still alive somehow. Even now, it's as if I can hear her voice in my head, crying out to me. That can only mean one thing. Somebody abducted her. I have no idea how, or who would want to do something like that to such a sweet, lovely girl. But what else could have happened?
Maybe she just left you. Yeah, it's been taken. How is that not fucking against the Golden Rule? It's so bloody, arbitrary, isn't it? What's right and what's wrong here in this world? Do you have any idea? There must be some payoff here for going through all this trouble to help you.
My guess? Malleolus had something to do with it.
Maybe.
He is without doubt the most evil man I have ever known. I have no idea where he'd be keeping her, but there is one room in his villa, upstairs, which is always locked.
That's his wife.
I've never seen the inside of it, and I haven't been able to steal a key without breaking the Golden Rule. But I have a feeling that if you could get in there somehow, it would shed light on a great many things.
Salve.
Yeah, I've already tried that. There's no sign of her in there. It's his wife that's in there.
Really? I was sure he was hiding something in there. I feel like I've looked everywhere. At least everywhere I could get to. There are still 2 places I've never been able to reach. First, the palace. If Navia managed to get in, then I suppose Scintilla could have too.
No.
The only other place she could be is somewhere in the cistern network.
Yep.
I remember hearing that Dooley had been poking around in the upper cistern before he was locked up. So you could ask him about it, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. So that's the only place she could be. And I need to get Galerius to be the magistrate to be able to do that. Sure. Those things are linked together. Thank you.
All right, friend. Thanks for the chat.
Can I ask who you're going to vote for, mate, before you leave? Who are you going to vote for, please?
Shalom.
Hello.
Galerius.
Good.
He saved my life.
Yep.
I have a feeling he can do a lot more if given the chance.
Thank you. It says 2, and there's actually 1 more new vote, so that's actually not going to really change much, is it? Although, was it Rufius votes for someone who's not even in it anymore. He still votes for Malarius, or whatever his name is. Thank you.
All right, friend. Thanks for the chat.
Yeah, so I got you 2. I got him to vote for him, but and still needs to help Virgil, who will then, I guess, vote for Galerius, because then when time resets, I'll get him to do the stuff, right? So he will think he helped him rather than me. And maybe Rufius also will come to the same conclusion. I guess I'm playing like matchmaker, maybe, with these 2. So that'll be another 2 votes, right? And that would probably be enough. Yeah, that should probably be enough if it's 4 people. And then we can find out where Sentia is, because she's probably up in the... Was it a cistern? Is that what it's called? Cistern? If so, yeah, the upper cistern. If so, it's very interesting because the current magistrate locked this guy up for going up there. So is he hiding his own daughter up there? He might be. Why would he do that? I don't know. That's what we'll be doing next.